Bonjour Aries and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your yearly tarot reading. This is going to be looking at a snapshot of the energy for each month for 2023. So I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good December month so far. Now, I please ask that you remember those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what applies and discard the rest. I will also be doing some yearly tarot readings for the tarot buff cards, but these will be posted next week, depending on when you're watching this, obviously. So, let's see what we have for you. So can we have a read of the energies for 2023 for my Aries Aquarians, please? So for January, you've got the Ace of Cups. February, the Chariot. Very appropriate with the fact that this is the Chariot year. March, you've got the Six of Swords. April, Six of Cups, so already repeating numbers here. May, the Three of Coins. June, the Page of Wands. July, the Ace of Coins. You can see the pattern already, mid-year, beginning of the year. August, the Lovers, another number 6. September, the King of Swords. October, the Four of Swords. November, the Three of Swords. Wow, that's a lot of swords energy going on here. And December, the Queen of Swords, as I'm talking about a lot of swords energy. I hope this is all in view. And bottom of the deck, which is the energy which is going to be underpinning all of this, you know, the main energy for you. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay. So I will start by saying to you that because 2023 is the year of the Chariot, it's going to be ruled by number 7, which is the number of experience, of self-analysis. And with experience and self-analysis, we grow, we move forward. And the underpinning energy for your year is also a number 7, the Seven of Cups. So cups to do with water energy. This is the emotional realm. This is everything that you feel. So it may refer to, you know, obviously love, relationships, but also anything that's dear to your heart, that really matters to you. And obviously your intuition and also creativity. So the Seven of Cups is a card that talks about having many options and looking at them from a heart standpoint. In other words, which one of these cups will fulfill me emotionally the best? And that's going to be the underpinning energy for you for the year. The other meaning of the Seven of Cups is also finding out exceptional qualities that you have but may not have discovered yet. Now that's not going to be for all of you, but it is another meaning of the Seven of Cups. And so you may be discovering a lot about yourself, talents, abilities, skills that you may not have been aware of. So this is very, very interesting. I will say this, it's really interesting when you look at it. You have an overwhelming energy of swords, but particularly in the last quarter of the year. So the last 4 months will be heavy mental energy. You do have one here as well, but that's about it. So that's what I will say for that. So we begin your year in January with a beautiful Ace of Cups. Now that's great. It's a new start. It's you starting January full of hope. The Ace of Cups represents anything that could make you really potentially super happy, because it holds the potential of the suit, and the Ten of Cups is the happy ever after card. So it can be a brand new beginning in love, it can be or the renewal of love if you've been in a long-term relationship. You know, anything from giving birth, like to a child, but also giving birth to a project, an idea, a brand new beginning in business, maybe a job offer, anything that really would make your heart sing. So January is full of hope, with doors opening and maybe even an offer, which is beautiful to see. And in February, you've got the Chariot. So as I said, this is significant because it is the Chariot year. And the Chariot really is a card of willpower. This is sheer success, victory, triumph due to your willpower. I always say that the charioteer doesn't take any detour. This is somebody who has a clear goal in mind, like eyes on the prize. And they take on whatever life throws at them in order to get to it. The chariot may also refer to, on a very literal sense, to travel. Maybe in February you're going to be traveling. It could also be that you are relocating, moving homes, that kind of thing. So obviously you'll see in February what happens, but it is you charging towards a victory or a success, and obviously following this beautiful opportunity in January. And then in March, you have the Six of Swords. Now, the Six is harmony after having overcome changes and challenges, which obviously makes sense after the Chariot. Swords being mental energy, this is having learned some very, very valuable lessons and taking them on board and looking at the future in a very optimistic way, because you have triumphed, like you see with the Chariot. So this is you really leaving anything that may have been problematic, or I'm sensing that you may have had some doubts at some point, which is normal with the Chariot. As I said, you don't know what life is throwing at you, but you overcome this. So you're leaving all of this behind. You understand why things happened as well. There is a new grasp, a new understanding of why things happened the way they did, and you moving confidently towards the future, but with a different mindset, a very positive mindset, which is very encouraging to see. And now we move on to April. Sorry, I get confused with my month. And we have the Six of Cups. And so again, as I said, six is harmony. Now it's harmony within your feelings. So you may be entering a period of time where your relationships are very peaceful, very pleasant. There may also be somebody from the past coming back, which you will look upon, I'm getting the energy, very positively. For some of you, and it will not be all of you, obviously, there are many Aries around the world, and you're not living the same life at the same time. That would be ridiculous to think so from my part. But for some of you, you may be experiencing some nostalgia, whether it's regarding a relationship, what it used to be, whether it's, for some of you, I'm getting the message very strongly of what your work life used to be. And obviously with that, I will say be careful not to idealize the past, because we all have a tendency to do that. We forget what was wrong and we just focus on what was really good. And, it's not a true reflection of what things used to be like. So for some of you, if this speaks to you, I would put a caveat on that and obviously be aware of it. And from this, you then move on to the Three of Coins. Now, three is growth, expansion, evolution. Coins is to do with the physical realm. So this is a very pragmatic, practical energy. This is you being very down to earth during that month, which is May. And you may have put a lot of attention into growing something, and this is the first sign of growth. If you've planted any seeds, this is growing. It may also be that you are working really nicely with others collaboratively, if we're talking about your job. It's a period of very productive teamwork. The other message I'm getting is your hard work may start to pay dividends, is what they're saying to me. Your boss or anyone in a senior team may be noticing your hard work or your level of skill. if you've been working on a specific thing, they may notice that. So it's a period of growth. It's a very nice energy of things moving forward. And then in June, you've got the Page of Wands. Now, the pages represents new directions, like meaning new beginnings, and also news coming your way. Wands is fire energy, very much your energy, and it represents your passion, your desire, um, anything that really ignites you. So this is good news coming your way, and obviously you know it when you see it. Or maybe a new direction. Maybe from this three of coins, this period of growth that you experience, a new door opens, something that you did not see coming, basically. So I see June being a very exciting month, because with the Page of Wands it's always excitement, something that you really look forward to, or something that takes you by surprise and it delights you. And we move on to July, where we have this beautiful Ace of Coins. Now this is a very tangible new beginning, probably stemming from this Page of Wands new direction or news that came your way. Now this could be anything to do with work or home. So if you were looking at relocating, you sell your home or someone accepts your offer on their home. It can be a lump sum of money coming your way, someone supporting you, a raise, a promotion, or even a new job. But this is a brand new door that opens, and it's a very tangible offer. This is not, it has the potential to make you happy, that you will see it. It's very concrete. And then in August, we move on to the Lovers. Now this is a big card, major arcana, like the Chariot. Again, this is a number 6. You've got 1, 2, 3 sixes in your read and 2 number 7s. So the 6, again, this is the harmony after having had to make a decision, I think after having overcome a change. And the Lovers is a big card of crossroad and having to choose. Having to choose from the heart space. And remember, the main energy, the underpinning energy of all of it is the 7 of Cups, which is to do with which option is going to give me the most emotional fulfillment. This will be your quest during 2023. And so it looks with the cards and the progression that this decision will come to you in the second half of the year, in August more specifically, but time is fluid. And so this is a decision that you have to make from the heart space. You may want to ask your spirit team, by that I mean God, spirit, creator, whatever you want to call it, the angels, the ancestors you work with, any deity you pray to, basically, because in the Lovers, the Lover card, which is the original one, the Tarot de Marseille, you have this divine guidance right here, and he is being shown which path to choose. So you may want to ask for that kind of support if you are feeling overwhelmed and you are unsure about what to do. I'm also getting the message of looking towards the future. That's for someone out there. Then in September we have the King of Swords. Now I see you making very solid decisions and having a clear sense of direction, because the Kings represents knowledge, understanding of the suit, as in expertise, and Swords is an active suit. It's the mental realm. It's having all the facts and being able to make the decisions, and also being very fair. The King of Swords, obviously this is just the energy, this has nothing to do with gender, is somebody who is very reliable, because they're going to base their decision on facts, on how things are, and they're not going to get swayed by their emotion. So I see you moving into that kind of aspect after the Lovers, after the big decision that you made. And that to me is a big shift for you, because you go from the heart space to the mental space, and it becomes very, very heavy in mental energy. If you look at your quarter, the last quarter, you have the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Now, there could be a divine couple here with the Queen of Swords, and obviously, as I said, it's just the energy, because they're both here, so there may be that happening in the last quarter of the year. But I see you really looking at things factually and taking action. And then we have the Four of Swords. So the Four is strong foundation and stability. So this is talking about mental stability, about taking the time out to think things through. Also maybe feeling a little bit like you don't want to socialize because you want to be alone, you want to have time to think things through. So a little bit of a retreat type of energy is what I'm getting, because you need it. You need to be alone with your thoughts to decide what's next, is what they're saying to me. So it will be something that you will do. You may feel like you don't want to socialize. You may feel like you don't want to spend as much time on social media because you need this time with yourself, with your own thoughts. And with this period of rest and semi-isolation, you understand what I mean by that, you will get a big breakthrough, because the Three of Swords is a victory, it's a breakthrough. It's the sword that breaks you from this imprisonment of the Two of Swords, which generally speaking represents not making a decision. And you have two threes, and look at how they echo as to when they will appear in your year. Okay, so that's growth, that's a period of expansion for you. And so mentally, you've got it. You've understood what you need to do. This time is going to be well spent. Do not think that the time that you take for yourself, thinking things over, is a waste of time, because it definitely will not be. This time will bring you that mental breakthrough, that clarity that you need. Now, it may not be a pleasant experience, because sometimes we have to make decisions that are unpleasant, but ultimately it is for you, for the best outcome for you. And then you embody this energy of the Queen of Swords. Now, Queen is understanding in the tarot, patience as well, but particularly the understanding, being receptive, is the yin energy. The Queen of Swords is somebody, again, just the energy, who is very sharp, and they have done all of the thinking that they need to do, and then they take action. And this action may be cutting something or somebody off, because it's time for something new. It'll be the end of the year. You will have grown a lot. You would have, obviously there's always challenges during the year, although I must say your reading looks very positive, to be quite honest with you. But you will have grown a lot in this year, particularly in the emotional realm, on knowing what makes you emotionally happy. And that will lead you to getting rid of something. Now, it may be that you want to completely change where you work. You are unhappy with your career, and you're going to decide, you know what, that's it. I'm done with this. I'm going to go in a different direction. It may be a relationship that you want to end, whether it's romantic or a friendship, because you've realized that you are not getting what you need. You may have outgrown a certain relationship. I mean, it will depend for all of you, obviously, but I see you as being in that quiet confidence that you know what you have to do and you're going to take action. So this is looking like a very good year for you. A lot of growth and new beginnings, and coming to a point of mastery and understanding of what it is that you want, really. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. I will post the Tarot Buff card yearlies next week, so do check those out. They may shed some light on this or complement them. And as always, I thank you for your time. It's your most precious commodity. I'm very humbled you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a truly magical 2023. Until next time, au revoir.